As we get going underway with some course content here in Intermediate Accounting 1, we start off with Chapter 1 of the textbook, and this should be somewhat familiar to you from Survey of Accounting or other Principles of Accounting courses that you might have taken at another institution. And what you'll see in the course content is that we're going back to where are we at with financial accounting. We're talking about generally accepted accounting principles. We're talking about FASB concepts. We're kind of getting back to that root, that core accounting, and focused in on the financial accounting, not the managerial or the cost accounting, but more focused on the financial reporting. And one of the things that I always talk about in classes is the difference between kind of the rule making of financial accounting, where we have lots of rules as set by the Financial Accounting Standards Board, FASB, and their statements, versus the managerial, where we're kind of at the whim of our own company to kind of do things as we see fit and get the most information and the most data, and kind of communicating that internally, and so we can almost develop our own language there. But that's managerial accounting, that's cost accounting. Here in Intermediate 1, we're talking more about financial accounting, so we have lots of rules that we're going to be following. We're going to be talking a lot about those FASB rules, and we're going to be talking about the generally accepted accounting principles, those GAAP ideas that kind of give us that foundation of recording transactions and the basis for how we're going to be recording those transactions. So as we get into Chapter 1, hopefully it should be kind of a refresher, a review of some things that you've heard about, read about, and are familiar with, but maybe there's been a little bit of time in between here. As you get into Chapter 2, the second part of Unit 1, here in the Accelerated Online class, we're getting into recording transactions. We're getting in our survey class here at TU, we talk a lot about the accounting equation, which we're going to continue on with, but we're taking a different perspective to it. We're starting to use debits and credits, which maybe you're familiar with from the Accounting 210 systems class, or maybe your professional experience has given you some knowledge in that area. So we're going to be working through the financial statements, which you're all familiar with through other courses or professional experience, and working through recording transactions instead of increases and decreases, which is kind of the survey approach to transactions. Here we're going to be getting into the debits and the credits. We get to start talking like accountants now here in Intermediate. Now that we've left those business students, those other business students kind of behind as we got out of the survey class. So as you work your way through the PowerPoint slides, through the homeworks, through the discussion posts, just kind of bear that in mind, that's what's coming down the pike here in the first unit, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Kind of focusing in again on those financial accounting concepts. Where is it? What is the basis for it? What's the foundation of it? Through those FASB statements and the GAAP ideas, and then working our way through transactions and financial statements as we start to kind of get back into the nuts and bolts of that accounting process. So. Thank you for watching this short introduction to the unit. Good luck with your exercises and your homework assignments for Chapters 1 and 2. Please get those discussion posts out, and please reach out with any questions either through the discussion board, through email, through phone, through text. Whatever works for you works for me. So please reach out in any way that you might need to, so that I can help you learn those core competencies for this course. So again, thank you, and look forward to reading your discussion posts and other communications throughout this week.